back, Lana. Welcome to another episode of the Bull Room. We have a good one for you today. Make sure we're liking, sharing, and most importantly, subscribing. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Help us accomplish that goal. Also, I invite you all to check out our website, LatinWithClub.com. We have a blog there. You can sign up to our newsletter and receive our articles over on your email. What's up, AZ? How you been, bro?
Good, man. How about you?
Good. Are you familiar with dividend investing?
A little bit.
Okay. Have you collected a dividend ever?
I have.
Okay, so you understand the concept and why people invest in dividend stocks.
Yeah, I believe I do.
Okay. Have you ever considered looking into, and I think this is pretty much the topic of the podcast, how this presidential election is going to affect you as a dividend investor?
A little bit, but not very much.
Okay. So we're gonna, I think, dive more into that, bro. And I do want to make clear it depends whether your dividend, payment is considered a ordinary dividend or a qualified dividend. This is gonna the reason why this
That was actually good. I like that. Just jump into if it's gonna be a qualified or because I actually like the beginning was actually
it was cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what should I hit it?
So start at it depends. So this is what we're gonna dive a little bit more into dividends and if it's a qualified or
so yeah, bro, we're gonna
I'll do it again because I think
all right. So yeah, bro, we're gonna dive into dividend stocks, and I think the first thing we should look into is whether that dividend payment is considered a ordinary dividend or a qualified dividend. This is gonna determine what tax rate you'll be paying, whether that's 0, 15, or 20%. This presidential election has a lot of new tax policies. You have one side that really wants to add regulation, add more taxes, and you have another side that wants to deregulate and really promote a free market with trickle-down economics. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into it with Donald Trump's tax policies. AZ, I know you've heard me talk about Donald Trump's tax policies. Can you remind me of some of them?
Yeah, I mean some of his most recent wins are what like everybody heard, no tax on tips.
Correct.
No tax on overtime, which is he's trying to start, I think, right?
Yeah, he brought it up to but it's a proposal.
It's a proposal, exactly. And I think no business tax. There's a specific one though. I think it's no payroll or something like that tax.
Okay, so as for dividend stocks, we haven't really heard much.
Yes,
did a deeper dive, bro. It looks like he wants to keep qualified dividends to remain at 20%, which is good. But he'll like to add, and I think this is the only time where he likes to add, a 3.8% surfex on high income earners. So people making a lot of money off of dividends, they're not going to be paying 20%. They'll be paying 23.8%, which I think is fair. I mean, it's not like Kamala's plan to like raise it all the way up to 38, 39%. So adding a 3% increase to someone that makes a little bit more money, I think that makes more sense than trying to get to 39 and tax everyone at that level, or just high income earners, whatever Kamala's plan is. So I think keeping it down at 20 and then adding that 3% increase on high income earners, I think that's fair. What about you? What are your opinion on that?
I don't like it at all, to be honest.
I don't like no new taxes.
Yeah, I don't like.
Oh, the Republican libertarian AZ came out.
I don't like anything. I memean,
keep it fair.
Yeah,
you want to keep it flat,
especially for stocks. Especially when the U.S. tries to push it as like this is going to be your retirement. This is going to be how you invest into your future. Basically, if you want extra income at the end of your life. Why even put any tax on that?
That's
especially
true.
no matter how rich you are, how poor you are, like I think it should be a minimal tax on that.
But at the same time, how many people really invest in dividend stocks for retirement? I think a lot more people do, like Roth IRAs, and I know a lot of people do, but I'm saying a lot more people, like it's a majority decision to go into like 401ks and Roth IRAs.
Right, but not only that, but Roth IRAs, I mean, you're supposed to pay zero taxes, right? At the end of the whatever. You're supposed to wait 50 years or either you turn 55 or I forget what the rules are in that region, right? That you paid no taxes on that money.
It's 50. No, it's 61 and a half, I think.
60.
After Roth IRA. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a certain amount of years, or is it based on your age?
Your age.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty much no new taxes for dividend stocks, bro. Just a little surflex for high income earners, which again, I think is fair compared to Kamala's plan. Am I for it? Am I for raising taxes? No, I'm not at all. Now, he's also more friendly when it comes to economic growth and pro-business policies, right? We're talking about deregulation. We're talking about keeping taxes low for businesses, right? So this is going to be good for your dividend income companies because they're going to be able to grow more, which will potentially, benefit you in the long term with that dividend payout because that dividend payout will continue to increase more than likely. Now, when it comes to Kamala Harris's plan for high income earners investing dividends, yeah, you're going to be paying around 39.6%. It's pretty ridiculous what she's trying to do with dividend tax increases. And then she also, for middle class investors, yes, she will add more tax credits to your tax refund, but you are going to have a slightly higher tax bill. And when it comes to your dividend income, you'll probably have a little bit higher taxes if you do have a larger portfolio. Mostly if you have like a large retirement account getting ready to retire. Kamala Harris does not look like the best of choice for you. But when it comes to corporate taxes and dividends, they will be increasing. So taxes will be increasing, and that will probably keep the dividends either at a steady pace, not too much growth, or we might see a decline. We might see some companies declining their dividend payouts. But under Trump, we're pretty much going to see lower taxes on dividends, especially for higher income earners. We're going to see pro-business policies, that could result in higher dividend payouts and a very favorable environment for reinvesting dividends to grow in the long term. This is going to help all those people like AZ and I that are trying to get generational wealth and build that generational wealth from nothing. But under Kamala's plan, we're going to see higher tax increases for higher income earners. And yeah, when it comes to dividend stocks, you're probably going to get taxed more on your dividend income. But again, we might see some potential lower corporate profits will, probably decrease your dividend payout or just keep it, at a steady pace, and we won't see any growth for the next 4 years. But with that being said, I think the choice is clear for us dividend investors. It's going to be Donald J. Trump. His policies are clear. He's promoting pro-business growth and, lower taxes for everybody when it comes to lower to middle to higher income. But with that being said, all money and no money out. Stay dedicated, stay motivated, and we'll see you on the next one. Line of Wolf Club. Don't be a little bitch.